Hey guys, it's the Deys Gaming YouTube channel, and so we are going to fix the battery problems including the shutdown problem on older iPhones. Do not skip this video as each step is important. So let's get started. Firstly, check your battery health. If you're concerned why your iPhone is facing battery drains or even issues or even shutdowns, then check your battery health by quickly opening settings and then go to battery and tap on battery health. If you see that your battery health is lower than 80% like my phone, then you must either get your battery replaced or follow the next steps till you replace your battery or replace with a new phone, because your battery has degraded over time and usage. So the next step, keep your battery management protections on. If you have already faced an unexpected shutdown, then do not turn the protections off. It reduces the performance significantly, but it helps in preventing shutdowns. And if you have already turned it off like I did, then please follow the next steps to preserve battery life. So as you know, iPhones tend to shut down when their battery percentage is low. So to prevent shutdowns, keep your phone at least charged to a minimum percentage of 45%. Then, phone's battery is lower than 45%, you must charge your phone, and that way you will prevent shutdowns. I myself keep my phone charged to a minimum of 45% and have never faced another battery shutdown issue. So as you might know, heavy games drain a lot of battery and itself cause batteries to degrade faster than it should. But as we are talking of preserving degraded batteries, we advise you to uninstall heavy apps and bad games. And if you see a sudden battery drain, you can go to settings and then tap on the battery to see which app or game is draining most of your battery. Next, if you are staying at home most of the time and have a good Wi-Fi connection and you also receive calls on WhatsApp or any other calling app which uses data, then you can turn on airplane mode and then turn on Wi-Fi. I myself use it and then get a lot of remaining battery. But please do not use this if you are outside or when people call you through cellular calls. And if you are outside and you use this, if your iPhone gets lost, then Find My iPhone will not work. I've observed most people using high brightness on their iPhones. Now, if you keep using your brightness in high, then the battery will drain a lot faster. So enable auto brightness in the display settings and also reduce your battery in the same display settings. But please do not pull the brightness down to a minimum. In iPhones, as you know, whenever you try turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, the blue becomes white but it does not turn off. So as you know that Wi-Fi and Bluetooth themselves consume a lot of data, so whenever you're turning it off, instead of going to the control center, go to the settings and manually turn it off. This step is the most important step which can increase your remaining battery by turning on low power mode. So what I do is turn on low power mode even if the phone is charged to 100%. I have observed that I get more remaining battery time than not turning on the low power mode. I've also read that low power mode reduces battery consumption by 20 to 45% and thereby saves a lot of battery. So to use this, go to battery in the settings and then turn on low power mode, and it also turns off background sound refresh. Now, so we are going to test a method or verify of how the low power mode works. So I ran a CPU performance test in CPU-X without turning on the low power mode, and then I got roughly 18,000 scores as CPU points. Then I quickly ran the CPU-X without turning on the low power mode, then I got 10,000 score as the CPU points. So thereby it confirms that low power mode also gives lower performance while giving you extra battery time. In most iPhones and in my iPhone too, I have seen that the background app refresh stays on, and what it does is updates your background app's content or the data by consuming more battery. So the either way is to turn it off or by turning on low power mode. Or if you permanently want to turn it off, then you have to go to settings, then open in general and then open background app refresh and then set it to off. The next step is restart your iPhone every day. Now I have observed that battery fluctuates whenever I do not turn off my phone or restart my phone for more than 3 days. So the battery percentage starts to fluctuate. So to get the accurate battery percentages, you can restart your iPhone once or daily turn it off once. The next step is now in the app switcher. The control center and even the app folders, I see that my iPhone starts lagging when the motions and transparency is shown. So what you can do to save a little amount of battery life is going to settings, go to general and then go to accessibility. Then turn on reduce motion and reduce transparency. This will turn off the animations and eventually reduce the lag while opening control center and even the app switcher. Now this is one of the best advice I can give you is to set your display time to 30 seconds. Turn this on and you will see that it will give you a better battery usage time. This actually works, and even the low power mode sets your display time to 30 seconds. So low power mode is actually a lot useful than I had ever thought it would be. 14. Now on some devices I have seen that most battery is consumed by location services. You can just turn the location services off when you do not need it. By going to settings, then open privacy, then you can find location services. Now you can turn it off, but the location services will be disabled for all applications and your personalized location services for apps, and will be restored if you use Find My iPhone and enable lost mode. This is the last tip that I can give, is not to overcharge your iPhone, as it generates a lot of heat, and heat is the majority reason why the battery is degrade. To ensure not heat your battery, do not overcharge your phone. So this is what we have for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Instagram Gaming. We make daily tech videos. Thank you.